protagonist Hawthorn and Geelong battle it out at Princes Park. The Hawks are keen to bounce back after last week losing to StKilda, while the Cats are back looking to make it 7 wins in a row. A special Queen's Birthday edition of the AFL Today. Saying that to keep their winning streak intact, they had to do well. So many of the clubs haven't done. They've failed to do down at Moorabbin, and that has performed well in front of one of the AFL's most one-eyed crowds. Both teams had got into the match with unchanged lineups, but after the recent heavy rains, the ground was anything but good. Our commentators are Sandy Roberts, Ian Robertson and Don Scott, and tonight we pick up play with 12 minutes remaining in the first quarter. North Melbourne is leading by 13 points.
Heads for Lockett and Martin, two pretty strong men. Martin goes up with a fist. Hilton did well. Martin slung by Lockett as he gets his kick.
Sandy, if you think the umpires in Adelaide last night were intimidated, how do you feel the umpires are when they come down here to Moorabbin?
Lockett putting a bit of pressure. In fact, a lot of pressure.
Lowe wins it. McAdam. Gilbert heads for goal. And suckers it through. First goal to the Saints. They trail 1-2 to North Melbourne's 2-3.
Well, we've already mentioned about these conditions. They're not conducive to good football. Low, McAdam running onto it and off the ground. That's about all you can do, and they all count. Smith is going off for StKilda. Smith off. He was playing half forward. Kitski on.
Well, StKilda's first goal coming from some very, very perceptive work there by Gilbert McAdam, summing up the situation very nicely. Gallagher doing well in the ruck. Harvey opens the game up. Winmar, good shepherd coming. Brilliant shepherd by Nathan Burke. Winmar's kick, low, can't bar. Chance for Hilton. No, he can't get clear of the tackle. North under pressure. Handball wide. Schwass has a chance, but Hilton goes for the football only and does it pretty well, but the handball a little too high. Harvey talented. Look at the way he found space. Chip pass. Gathered McAdam. Oh, skillful stuff. Gilbert McAdam kicks it long towards full forward. Lockett and Martin. Lockett got his hands on it. Punched away by Coughlin. Now German defending stoutly for North Melbourne. Ball at half forward for StKilda. They are really working hard, the Saint forwards. The ball there now 2-on-1. StKilda's advantage. David Grant runs around Gallagher and kicks StKilda to within scoring distance. Low from behind, but Fairley stands his ground. Kicks it back to half-back. Gallagher underneath it. Now Staritsky. Oh, skillful stuff. Short pass is okay. The mark taken by Ramiro.
As a look up towards the half-forward flank wants McCarthy. With him is Rice, but it's the latter who goes to ground. Allison a chance. Could go over the top, but Craven claims steal. He gets it clear. Back to Rice. Again he goes to ground. Allison tries to farm it out, but he threw it out, said the umpire. And so Pekin hands it over to his teammate, and the Saints out of trouble once again. A kick from Jeffrey towards Grant. Schwass goes with a fist. Down towards Newport, taken by Burke. Over the top of Frank Coughlin. Racing towards it is Scholl. Good shepherding, takes out McAdam. Fairley has had a very good start to the game. To the half-forward line once again. Harding down to Coughlin. Craven over the top. Grant again. Spiralling kick towards centre wing. And standing his ground and taking a good mark is Craig Scholl. Looks to half-forward. Very good mark taken by Pekin. Under pressure then. He goes wide for Winmar. Sneaks away, then goes towards Hilton. Plays on. Back to Winmar. Up towards Lockett and Martin, the two number 4s. Lockett has it.
He's getting the free kick.
That was a mark.
The umpire indicating a free kick for in the back. Lockett in front. He's just too big to and too strong to move. There, the umpire said he was pushed. And he's got the breeze. Well, it will be a problem. will be a problem because it will be blowing over his right shoulder.
Kicking from 40 metres. This to make the margin 1 point. Slow in his approach. It's coming back. Great start for the day by Tony Lock. So the Saints cut into a behind. 2-3 to 2-2.
Martin does look better, and he did it in the first instance of getting in front, putting himself in front of Lockett and running at the ball. Hilton, the boy from Rosebud, across to Winmar. When you're caught behind, he's just too big, this fellow. He's just too big, and it's better if Martin was to get in front and run at the ball.
Seven minutes left in the first quarter. Lowe kicks the ball to half forward. Hilton, Chandler, McAdam, chance for his second. Gilbert McAdam, not a bad kick. He's happy, so's the goal umpire. And Gilbert McAdam puts StKilda in front. He's kicked two, Lockett's kicked one. The Saints 3-2, lead North 2-3.
Well, they're all going across and congratulating Hilton. It's good to see him acknowledging the work of this fella there, 58. See what he did? A terrific shepherd. They just couldn't get past him. Let McAdam go in without any pressure. He was able to steady and bank through his second.
Back in the middle once more. Harding over the top. Coughlin leaning. Craven attempts to soccer off the ground, is not successful. Gallagher is. Allison held. He'll take a free kick just forward of centre.
Just proving a handful for Dean Rice. Brett Allison.
Yes. She's had a good first quarter. 5 kicks now towards full forward. Frawley. Grant goes back. They'll get out of trouble, although Jeffrey's kick is partly smothered. Newport looked to have been legged, but he's still going. Working hard at the bottom, out wide towards Pekin. Pushed towards the boundary line. McCarthy will be there first for North Melbourne, but he's in trouble. Tunnel ball at the back there. The umpire allows play to go on. Romero gets a left foot kick. It's high, up towards half forward. No attempt to mark by Morrison. It could prove costly. Allison could go over the top, and that will be a goal to Donald McDonald, to Peter German in North Melbourne. So German gets his first, and North the quick reply.
Well, it's a funny game this one. It's been said on many occasions, football. North Melbourne really did start well. StKilda looked a little tardy. Then they whacked on the goals. And now North Melbourne come back into it. That was Harris involved. Now he's changed with Gallagher coming off the bench. Harris. And it's interesting looking at the StKilda forward line where they've got Kiski, Lockett, Lowe. Really big men up there. Hilton's a small man, adding a little bit of mobility. Interesting setup.
Well, the standard of football pretty good in difficult conditions here at Moorabbin. They've kicked 6 goals between them, the two teams. We've got 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Saints a chance again. Harvey was able to get clear. McAdam, Coughlin from 50 metres. Frank Coughlin may even kick a goal. He does. Frankie Coughlin gets his first goal. And the Saints, gee, that was good work from the centre with the hand passes. Get their 4th goal. They lead 4-2 to 3-3.
Well, the man from Central District involved once again. Good head out by Harding. Here's Harvey, but it'll be McAdam. There it is. And running onto it, Coughlin. And it just skids through. His first.
Goal for goal here at Moorabbin at the moment. Rice in front will have to soccer off the ground, and does, towards McAdam. Beaten on this occasion. Mark taken by Scholl. On the defensive side of centre. He drifts to half forward. Morris over the top. McCarthy in front. Quick to recover. Winmar, strong shepherding work. McCarthy tries to soccer off the ground, then goes after it himself. He's in trouble. They're going nowhere fast at the moment. They may lose it. Pekin picks it up and pumps it back towards the wing. McAdam stood his ground. Waiting down was Smith. Harding through. McAdam again. He leaves it for Newport. He's claimed. Staritsky caught by McAdam, but he gets a short kick. Still on centre wing, taken by Craven. Now StKilda can start something here through Grant. Pumps it long, up towards half-forward. Martin comes steaming out and almost collided with his North teammate. Harvey. Kitchke couldn't take it. Crocker sees it over the line and will have a throw in. And if they keep this up, Robbo...
Oof, what about Jeff Chandler, Scotty?
That was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yeah, but
he just kept his eye on the ball. Oh.
Well, I appreciate what you're talking about, but don't you think there should be some talking between the two players?
When you're committed like that on a day like today, that's what you'll see. You'll see
Fair
teammates clashed with one another because they're just so intent on winning the ball.
Yeah,
Newport
now goes to Craven. Craven outside 50. Forcing the ball forward is Newport. Another kick off the ground. Oh, nearly a good fortune. Coughlin should go. He does. Frankie Coughlin's excited with himself. He's excited for his team. He's kicked his second.
By 19 points. We're going to pick up play now in the third quarter. 21 minutes is remaining and the Saints' lead has been reduced to 11 points.
And Jeff Hilton kicks StKilda to half forward and McAdam now takes the mark in front of Craig Scholl. The Saint fans looking for a 50-metre penalty.
McAdam booted 2 goals in the first quarter. He's a very exciting player. He'll head up towards Lockett and Martin. Lockett edged out of it on this occasion. Sturitsky got a hand to it. Socket off the ground by Lockett. Another one. 4 goals to Tony Lockett. The Saints answer 9-3 to 5-10.
Just at half-time, I was looking at his conversion rate. Tony Lockett. He has kicked for the season 49 goals and 14 points. That's a terrific conversion rate to have 14 points against 49 goals. It's really quite an outstanding performance.
Back in the middle once more. Larkin off to Stevens. Longmire gets a bad bounce, a cruel bounce, but he claims falling, not before he gets it off to Winmar. Towards centre wing, wide again, and another throw in.
They're making a change, North Melbourne. I think it is Peter German in the dark coming off. Carl Delina coming on. Yes, it is German. There's Delina.
Throw in on the outer side. Harris doing the work from behind. Romero asks the question of Craven. Larkin gets the handball away.
Oh.
Over the line once more. Ross Smith. A little worse for wear. Harrison Harding. The back Coughlin and Stevens. In front Craven. Sneaks away with it. Towards the centre. Hammered over the back by Burke, who was held, but it didn't matter. He recovered beautifully. Low. Injured a finger in the first half, but he's still going strong. Coughlin a chance. Good piece of work to get the ball out to him. Frankie Coughlin heads for home. McDonald watches it sail through, and he's kicked his third. No, it's touched. Oh. This Moorabbin crowd riding with Frankie as he headed for goal.
And you were with them all the way, Sandy.
Touched.
Kick in by McDonald, now in defence. Schwass, Coughlin, and the umpire will call for a ball up. And Ross Smith, David Grant with that very severe punch from defence, got into Ross Smith's side, and he's still in a bit of trouble. That mark has been taken by Chandler. Shares it with Steele. Steele's kick direct towards centre half forward. Could that have been a mark to Morris?
Yes.
High advantage is paid. Rice for StKilda. Up towards full forward. Lockett's got a chance. Oh, Gather magnificent, but couldn't quite ride the bump. Martin. McDonald. And eventually he's hurried over for a boundary throw in. And Tony, let's be careful. We want to see you.
They're two very strong men. But the game goes on, and that's sensible. Kitchke tries to get it out. They're still going behind play. It's been settled now. Hilton is there. Can't take the mark. Steele smothered by Winmar. Winmar still a chance. Picks it up. Great control. The Kitchke goal. extraordinary passage of play, Don.
I was looking at Martin and Lockett, they're still going at it behind play. You see there, Lockett mouthing off.
Romero at the bottom of the pack does get it out. Craven gives away too much height. Solidly met with Smith. Winmar to ground. Larkin a chance. Sweeps it wide. North Melbourne want a goal badly. Chandler up towards the half-forward flank region. Rice the flyer. Schwass waits down, wants to give it to German. No, he does it on his own. Keeps it in play. Centering kick towards half-forward. Frawley in front of Longmire. Grant asks the question, but no, the ball is held. There'll be a ball up. Very good contest this. But North badly want the next goal. They are down by 24 points. German. They've got him. Another ball up.
Staritsky just checking himself out on the boundary line after that tough collision on centre wing a few moments ago. Now Harvey, quick over the first 10 is Robert Harvey. The kick's pretty good too. He finds McAdam, given a little bit of space there by Scholl. Wide of the centre, McAdam's kick, looking for Lockett.
Around the neck.
Martin over the top, they may get a goal anyway. Kitschke, no. Left foot. Damien Kitschke kicks it out of bounds on the full. Free kick to be taken back there by Ian Fairley. And North Melbourne just not getting enough out of their forwards this afternoon. They've only kicked 5 goals. Ball at half back, picked up by Ross Smith. Kick back towards centre wing. Crocker can't control the football, goes after it again. Has it underneath, he may be penalised. Grant has it. Moves it out somehow. Pekin, left foot. Harding, intelligent. Morris. Oh, lovely hand pass. Pekin. This is something for StKilda now. Harvey, Coughlin, you're going to get caught. Handballs it away. His leg. No advantage paid here. Stuart Lowe relays the ball back to Frankie Coughlin.
He's not going to make the distance, Coughlin. He's not a great kick over distance, so it's important that the North Melbourne guys drop in because there is a big hole between Stevens on the mark and the goal square. Now there's a lead. Lowe's running into that hole now.
Well, he fancies his chances, Don. Good kick to the square. The wind blowing it back to the front. Kitschke, lumbering. Hilton, skill. Snapshot hits the post. Incredible. Well, this man, very big advertisement for that hotel down there in Wellington Parade, isn't he? Jeff Hilton, and doing well in his second game for the Saints.
Ross Smith going off for North.
Fairley has it on the half-back flank. Kicks towards centre wing, looking for Crocker. Spoiling was Morris. Ooh, crunch. Morris. Winmar still down. Newport. The Saints into attack again. Lockett. Martin. Fairley. Does well.
Oh.
Shocking kick, however. Straight to Harvey.
He was trying to hit Peter German. They are ambitious, a lot of these players nowadays.
Winmar okay.
And on occasions they really do find their men, but that was one that went astray. Look, German behind. Just did not have the carry. Now he's well within kicking distance.
Robert Harvey looking for his first. Floating kick drifting across the face and one behind. 10-6, plays 5-10.
Yes, 26 points in these conditions is going to be difficult for North Melbourne to make up that gap. They only trailed by 4 points at quarter time, but StKilda created the gap in the second term when they kept North Melbourne goalless. North Melbourne trying to force the ball forward on that outer side. Craig Scholl kicks it towards centre half forward. Gather is not bad, and the kick forward coming from Delina. Now a chance for Allison. Oh, he overruns it. Rice does pretty well. And the sticky conditions, Dean Rice gets his kick away. Back in towards the centre. Stevens. Ramiro, well tackled by Pekin. Ball picked up by Newport, goes to Coghlan. Coghlan round onto the right foot, passes okay. Mark taken by Harvey. Slick handball, Pekin. He's got a player in the centre running, Coghlan. Good running by Frank Coghlan. Pass is brilliant. Just set it up for Lockett to run onto it. And this crowd goes absolutely berserk when the big number 4 gets anywhere near the football.
They ran that really well, StKilda. Just clean possessions right through. Coghlan spotting Lockett. Only a short pass, but an accurate one.
And man, if he ever gets any definition in those arms, he'd be just uncontrollable, wouldn't he? I mean, he's big and strong now, but oh, heaven help us if he ever starts pumping weights. Tony Lockett from 40 metres out. And has he gauged this wind again? Look at this. Perfect kick. 5 goals to Tony Lockett, and more importantly, it's 5 straight on a very windy day at Moorabbin.
Well, that was an excellent kick. I sang his praises earlier on his conversion rate. Harvey, Coghlan. Now Coghlan running past again. Watch this from Pekin. Another good pass by Coghlan. Bang, hits Lockett. His 5th goal, Tony Lockett.
Tony Lockett has kicked his 50th goal for the year. Stevens sends North Melbourne into attack. They want a goal and they want it badly. Longmire tries to get the hand pass away. Pressure now on Chandler. With him is Winmar. Still going. Chandler taps it out, but it goes straight to Winmar. Off to Ralph Smith. Wide towards Newport. Close to the boundary line. Coghlan. He's having a boom quarter. Is Frankie Coghlan. Ball to ground once. They can set up a big win in this term. Coghlan to half forward. Lockett caught at the back. And the mark is taken by McCarthy.
That's interesting. McCarthy down on that back line. So pull the change north.
Kicks back towards the centre. Free kick to Burke. Clever hand pass off to Harvey from the 50-metre line, short to low.
McCarthy looks as if he's looks as if he is now the loose man on the North Melbourne back line. They started with Larkin as a loose man, but Newport started picking up a few kicks. Then they made Larkin go with Newport. Haven't played with a loose man, more or less a conventional back line, but now McCarthy seems to be the loose man.
This guy may kick the goal low, but just watched Harding go across to Nathan Burke. Wasn't it great the way Nathan Burke didn't wait for the whistle, went on with it.
Oh, look at that for a kick by Stuart Lowe. What a goal!
Today's game is part of the Carlton and United Breweries.
Goal kickers for the Saints, 5 to Lockett, 3 to McAdam and 2 to Coghlan. And for North Melbourne, 4 to Longmire and 2 to Allison. Coming up after the break, the big game out at Princes Park this afternoon.